Welcome back. We're gonna continue talking about the neurodivergency and versus neurotypicalness. We took a short momentary break, so maybe we'll have a new train of thought, but we'll see. Andrew, you were talking last. I don't remember what your last point was.
I don't remember either. It was so long. You just keep talking and I'll come back to it because I repeat the same things over and over again.
Okay. I will say, as a side note, you have gotten very good at keeping conversation going while playing.
Thank you.
Like, you were kicking butt and, like, at the same time doing your philosophical talking. Timer! I need to get timer. Find my timers! Do you know what that's from?
Nope.
Are you just laughing? It's from Polar Express, where the one kid points out the window and he goes, "Park my timers!" and they're looking at the little mall or whatever. I don't know what he's actually saying, but it's funny.
It was sad as I've seen that movie before, and I'm unfortunate that I did not understand the reference.
That's okay. It takes a lot of intellect to not intellect. It takes a lot of familiarity with like that and exactly how my brain works. I think the only person who would have gotten that reference from me saying it would be my brother.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry.
Only one of them. Oh, I'm offended, honestly.
He should be.
I love hearing Frank in the background pick at himself.
That is actually Molly yawning in front of my microphone.
Oh.
She's literally, she's just licking her face, looking at the microphone, continuing to lick her face.
What a cutie.
I know, right? She smells like the dog butt that she is.
Yeah, your dogs have a dog smell.
Yeah.
Man, just as you were off on your bathroom break or whatever you were doing, dogs out or whatever, Logan just texted to my sibling group chat that the place he works at just closed down. And he's still working there. And I don't know what's happened. He said it's definitely all the extra stuff I've been taking. It's not. But it's quite funny. It's he works at an ice cream shop. So I don't know what happened. Apparently they've been stealing all his tips though, so hopefully it's that.
Oh. Yeah, hopefully he gets money.
Yeah. I think yeah.
What do you think?
I was gonna say that I think the topic of neurodivergent versus neurotypical has died out, so I'll move on to another thing. But if you have a thought that relates to that.
I guess, it would just be me repeating the same gibberish I said the last two videos, so you guys can just go back and watch that.
Here.
That's basically all I got.
Yeah, here, I can closure it, and on my perspective of closure, I will say that I think that everyone's brains are awesome, and it's cool that we all have different brains, because it means that we have more to learn about each other and more reason to talk about each other. And if everybody was the same, then no one would ever want to be friends, and no one would ever want to talk. And so it's cool. Neurotypical, neurodivergent, LGBT, anything you are loved. And I'll talk with you anytime. In a friendship kind of way. I don't know if I put anything to clarify that, but I did.
You have a habit of dating neurodivergent people.
Yep, you are correct. That is my pattern.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Come on. This is the game I was telling you about.
Oh, boxes, yeah.
Yeah. I will close the conversation with my own perspective, which is basically just Neurodivergent people are fine. I don't have a problem with them. It's just simply that I question a lot of things about everything, even things I believe in, and things that I am, I question. So if and when I question other things that people might find offensive in the future, it's just me asking questions. There's no hate. There's no whatever. It's just what I do.
Yeah.
So don't take it personally.
Honestly, genuinely speaking, it would be awesome, not even like a plug to go to the comments, but if somebody had like some cool perspective on this or anything, I'd love to hear it.
Oh, that reminds me. Comment on our videos. It makes me sad when I look at them. It's like, we got 6 views, no comments, 2 likes.
I love how I started the sentence with not looking for comments.
You can do whatever you want. I don't care. I got my own agenda.
Yeah, you know what? I will do what I want. I think you guys should comment when you want to, if you want to. Now. Right now.
You want to do it now. Right now. While you still can.
I know. But yeah, tell us why you hate what we said, or why you like what we said, or why you have a different perspective or think it's different, and why we should correct ourselves and talk about your comment in a future video.
Yeah, tell us why I'm the worst out of the both of us.
Dude, don't put ideas in their head.
It was done like 5 episodes ago when I said gay people are weird.
Oh, well, oh my gosh. I mean, like, I've done worse. The first time I met a lot of, they were my friends for a while. We're not friends anymore. But I had walked up to a table at my old college. And there was a table of one person that I had met before. Andrew was technically with me, I think. Yeah, you were with me. And we walked up to a table of people, and it was like 3 or 4 people, and we sat down, and we started talking with these people, and they were from a gaming club or whatever. And the first thing, one of the first things they said to me, one of them did was, "Are you part of the LGBTQ community?" Or maybe they did the whole little, like, the the waving hand thing, whatever that's called, the flick of the wrist thing.
What?
You don't know the thing that gay people do when they're trying to figure out if you're gay? They look at you in the eyes and they like flick their hands up and then down like gay?
No.
How do you not? That's like that's okay, it's like okay, what is I don't know how to explain it. Like, put your hand up. Like, put your hand up like you're raising your hand.
Yeah.
And then flick just your wrist down. Like the palm of your hand down.
Okay.
Like, that's the gay thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, when gay people are trying to figure out, or when you're trying to figure out if someone's gay, sometimes you look them in the eyes, and you raise your eyebrows, and you do the gay. Like, you give them the look that's asking them if they're gay. Alright? It's a whole thing. But I think during that conversation, I was asked that way, and I was asked if I was part of the community. And the thing you need to know about me is before these people, who some of them were queer, I had already had some gay friends, and I'm very joking with them, and like I'll basically say anything. So my response was, "Oh, one of them freaks," and they did not take it as a joke. I was being very sarcastic because that's usually how I sarcastically joke with my queer friends. And I quickly went, "Wait, no, I'm sorry. Actually, no, never mind. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just very sarcastic. I'm sorry." And that was my first impression of those people.
Good job.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. I later went on to date one of them, and the others, I don't know what happened to them.
They died.
Gone. I had one of their phone numbers, but I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
I think I was blocked, if I'm being honest, but that's okay.
You deserved it, probably.
I did. I'm just garbage. I did say that LGBT were freaks. I said it sarcastically, but I did say it. So I don't know why my point was with that. Oh, we're both. You said they're weird. I said they're freaks. I think freaks is worse. So you can hate me too if you want.
Yeah, hate us both in the comments now.
Yeah, we definitely don't find it pleasurable.
We don't look at those comments and be like, oh yes, daddy. Insult me more. Oh. Can I just say, alright, this is gonna make me seem very homophobic. But
Yeah.
that gay thing you were talking about with the flicking the wrist to ask if
Yeah.
you're gay,
Yeah.
that's so fucking stupid.
No, it's not.
It's so stupid. Just
No.
ask. Just
No,
ask.
that's the fun part. That's the thing. You look at somebody and you get to ask without asking.
That's
You don't
dumb.
have to say anything. No, it's so great. I'll ask you. I'll do the same thing, and I'll give you the look, and I'll do the little like the flick of the wrist thing, and you'll get it. It's so cool.
It's
It's
stupid.
great. No, I love it. It's like a little code thing. It's fantastic. I love it when people ask me that.
Why does there need to be a code?
Because why not?
Because it's not like a secret
No.
club.
No, it's well, yeah, but I mean, you can be straight and ask that question. I've done that to people.
That's so dumb.
No, it's awesome.
It's so unnecessary.
We should have a straight one that's like flipping people off, and it'll be like you, and then you flip them off.
That's why flipping
And
them
it's
off.
like,
What does that
and
say?
it's like, I don't know. But I will say it's cool because it also feels like it's inclusive of some sign language signs, because like you're supposed to raise your eyebrows, and when you with like ASL, when you raise your eyebrows, it means you're asking a yes or no question. So like if I'm like saying, is that blue? If I said that in sign language, I'd raise my eyebrows. Alright? And then it's different. If you're asking like, where are you? And it's not a yes or no question, you scrunch your eyebrows. But anyway, it's cool because you raise your eyebrows and it's a yes or no question, like actual sign language. I don't know what the gay symbol, like LGBT in ASL. What if that is ASL and we're just asking in ASL and you're not only being homophobic, you're being disability phobic.
It's one thing if you're doing it to someone who can't hear. If you're doing it with a deaf person and it's sign language for "Are you gay?" that is one thing because you're trying to accurately communicate them a question or thought. If you're just doing it to anybody you walk across, it's just like it's not. I bet you're the only person who's even drawn conclusions like, ASL inclusive. I'm sure that every other gay person that does it's just like, yeah, this is the gay thing to do.
Well, I mean, I doubt that I'm the only person, but there's probably plenty of people who haven't. I mean, you think about it, and it's not like it's just ASL that does the eyebrows thing. When you're talking to somebody and you're trying to get a yes or no question, you'll often raise your eyebrows anyway. And you won't even realize it. I do it because I've always done it and because I took ASL. But
hear me out though. You can raise your eyebrows and then ask the question. You don't need to flick your wrist or do any of that.
You don't get it. I could ask somebody from across the room.
Why would you do that? Just walk to them.
Why not?
Because it's just so awkward. Just ask them.
You know,
There's no point in doing this whole like visible movement that everyone in the room can see you do, and then the person in front of you is just like, yes, I like men and I am a man too.
Well, I mean, they would also be able to know what I'm doing if I say it out loud, so what's the difference? Why does it matter?
Because it draws less attention to yourself and it doesn't make it as big of like a secret like thing.
Who cares? But who cares?
I don't care, I guess. It's just, it doesn't seem like doesn't seem like there's a very good point for it.
But it's like it's fun. It's nice. Like it's not. It's just I don't know. You just do it because it's like it's cool and people know it and people understand what it means and it's sometimes it's less awkward to talk to people like that.
I don't think it's less awkward. I think verbal communication with another person who's able to do verbal communication is not an awkward thing to do.
I mean, but also that's that's not. I don't know. I think that's fair.
Maybe I'm a terrible person or something. But like,
I don't think you're a terrible person. I just think that it's not a form of communication that you want to use, and it's okay that you don't think it's
sure. I guess you kind of mumbled and you were cutting out that last part, but
I think that it's fine that you don't understand why, and that it's just like not something you would ever use yourself. And I get it because it's kind of weird, but it makes people feel happy and like included often. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like it doesn't. It's one thing if it's like you're part of like a. It's just that feels such like a thing that you would do if like you're in a club, right? It's like the secret club handshake or something.
Right.
But it's not a club. It's just a way you identify. Like if two black people walked across the road and they were going to meet each other, and one of them just like did a goofy dance, and then the other was like, "Yes, I'm black." Like, would that not be like off or not off? But
I don't know. It's different.
how is it different? Tell me how it's different than that.
It just is. It just is. I don't know. It's like okay. Listen, like. Have you ever been friends with somebody and, actually, could you check the time really quick?
It is time for the next episode.
Okay, okay.
Whoa, we can see up her skirt, kind of.
Wow.
See you in the next one.
Next episode, I'll explain whatever I was saying.
Yep. Bye-bye.